Newsflash is brought to you by Franco Trading Enterprise. Still, fun papa fee.
And you're welcome back here on the show. Born Morgan Freeman, American actor, producer, and narrator over there, speaking to us this morning. Throughout his career, spanning 5 decades, this man you saw had been in multiple films and genres. He has actually received numerous awards as well, including the Academy Award, Golden Globe Awards, and also the Screen Actors Guild Awards. And this morning, what a way to motivate us to begin our day. Whatever it is, keep going and let Providence always guide you. Newsflash is proudly brought to you by Franco Trading Enterprise. Phone Papa still is the best place you can actually get all your Samsung, your Nokia, your iPhones. And if you're looking for CCTV cameras, we can help you monitor your offices, your shops. You can't always be there. But of course, you can put your eyes there anytime you're out of the office. It's simple. All you need to do is to grab any of our CCTV cameras and put them in those offices and your homes, and you can monitor anywhere at any time that you may find yourself at any place. And it's pretty simple for you to actually do that. It's guaranteed quality, and that's why we say that Franco's Trading Enterprise is always still for Papa Pafia. Give us a call, 0555-939311, and speak to us. And you can also go on our website. It's www.francotrading.com. You can have Franco in your hands. Go to Google Play Store and download the app, and you're good to go. Franco Trading Enterprise says still phone Papa Pathy. This morning we're grateful, and we're also grateful to you for joining us always and making sure that you're part of our conversations over here on the show. It's pretty much simple. Just go on Facebook, we're streaming live, and you can join us. Drop your comments. Our WhatsApp line is always active. You can also send your messages over there, and we would be more than glad to hear from you. Today we're looking at a SSNIT Hotels sale, and beyond the demonstration and petition, what exactly are we going to be seeing the president do with regards to this? And we're going to have a very, very, very wonderful conversation on that. Let me quickly check out the front pages of the newspapers. My guests already seated. I'll introduce them to you, and we move on. Now, Daily Guide this morning is reporting a couple of issues. It says, Ghana needs a visionary leader, says Baumia, and Supreme Court upholds the FDA's ban on celebrity alcohol ads. Don't restart Oponi trial, also captured on the front page of the Daily Guide. Election 2024, Haruna Muntaka missing in NDC campaign team, and 10 entities express interest in Saglemi housing project, says the Minister Opong Nkrumah. We'll take a look at that issue now. It looks like we're heading somewhere. But one also issue that has also been trending yesterday is the ban on the celebrity alcohol ads. We're hoping that this, will change. Things will change for this. Unfortunately, it never did. And so the celebrities are not happy at all yesterday. They have been very, very livid about the situation. They were just hoping that this case would turn to their favor. Unfortunately, never did. So let's see. The Ghanaian Times is here this morning. 7.3 million Ghanaians are poor, statistical service reveals. And NDC unveils 2024 campaign team. Fifi Kwete named campaign coordinator. 86,000 printed passport booklets remain uncollected from passport office, or some from office says so. And 10 firms bid to complete Saglemi housing project. Opong Nkrumah says so. And that's the Ghanaian Times this morning. The business analyst says that the GIPC reforms to boost foreign investor confidence, and investment holders picket at Finance Ministry. Wakam Dry Sprays project forward in mining communities, and Ghana's economy sees 4.7% growth in the first quarter. Statistical report indicates Ghana's tragic saga of food inflation, empty plates, and empty promises. That's the business analyst. Now, the final is here, and it says that the gender minister pushes for quick passage of affirmative action bill. Fifi Kwete, Yamin Opariado, Professor Alabi, and others lead Mohammed's campaign. And SSNIT Hotels, Rock City tops all, bids $61.2 million, exceeding 59.1 million valuation prize. Now, Saglemi bids set to be received July 8th, says the Minister Opong Nkrumah. Napo leads running mate race in NIB reports, and that's the finder, the new finder this morning. ABC News is here. And it says, the search is over. It's NAPO NIB survey reviews. And celebrities can't promote alcoholic drinks. Supreme Court upholds FDA ban. Election is about competence, ideas, not religion or ethnicity. Chairman of Christian Council actually speaks on that as well. So, yeah, the NAPO conversation is going to be on for a long time, the of this week. Now, the vice president is supposed to travel to the UK, and well, yesterday the special aide to him spoke about it on Joy FM and stated that indeed they know. They already settled. In fact, the vice president is settled in his mind who exactly he will be choosing as the running mate. But as to when it's going to be announced, the public can actually, make all the speculations they can make. But it still rests in the hands of the vice president and flag bearer of the NPP, Dr. Bawumia, to actually announce who exactly becomes the vice president. Now, he also indicated that it could be any of the names that have been speculated, and it could also be outside the names that have been speculated. So we're still in a dilly-dally, in terms of getting to know who exactly becomes the running mate. We're hoping that the NDC will be looking forward to that, and based on that, they can also make their adjustment. But of course, they have named their campaign team, and it's looking good. It's looking good. So let's see what happens when the NPP also comes out. Elections 2024, there's going to be a lot at stake, but of course, we'll get there. Anyways, this morning, though, we're taking our attention to the SSNIT situation. Now, you remember that 2 days ago, there was a demonstration led by Okudzeto Ablakwa, and a petition was sent to the president. It was received on behalf of the president by the Deputy Chief of Staff, Mr. Bosman, and he indicated that it's good for us to have things like these happening in the country. And of course, he will make sure that it gets to the president, and then the president would respond to it. But that's where we've gotten to right now, as to whether the president will respond to it. That's in earnest to take off the situation. We are yet to find out. And the reason why we're taking a look at that, Okudzeto Ablakwa spoke on a sister station yesterday and said that if the president does not respond to this, they're going to take up another demonstration, and this time around we'll be going to the central region because the chiefs in central region have officially written to them, and so we'll be looking for more of that coming up. The expectations for the president on the SSNIT hotel sale is what we're looking at this morning. Send your messages to us, but let me introduce my guest in the studio, and then we'll move on. Sitting next to me, my immediate left, is the Honorable Alexander Percival Segbefia, as a former health minister and also part of the NDC. Honorable, good morning. You good?
Good morning to you, and good morning to my co-panelists, and more importantly, or equally importantly, good morning to your cherished viewers and listeners.
Great. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning, and we appreciate you. Sitting next to him is the man who took a moment to actually make sure that, the right things are done for the family, and he's back again with us. So, pardon him, he's looking all black, so I'm sure most of you will be asking questions about the all black. I mean, it's only you got it when you wear all black. People think that, it's funeral, so it's really associated to that. But I love black, whether funeral, bad news or good news. I love to wear black a lot.
Maybe he's trying to disarm us, so we don't attack him.
Okay. George Kojo is joining us this morning as well, the communication director for NADMO, representing the NPP. I hope you're good, my brother.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
And how did it go?
It went well. We've sent my brother off to his maker and to join the ancestors.
We're all going to go one way or the other. Yeah. But as long as we're not gone yet, we'll do what we're supposed to do.
We need to live to take care of his family, and then...
You have a lot of responsibility on your head now.
Yes.
It is well. And also in the studio with me this morning is lawyer Kwame Jantwa Esquire, joining us this morning. He's a senior member of the CPP and also chairman of oil and gas AGI sector. Good to see you. Today I decided to come looking like all of you.
Really?
Yeah, I'm my African friend. It would have been something.
Your styles are unique,
I try.
You're a young man. You're a young man. I'm struggling to see the similarity. Yes, I'm struggling.
Stay in your corner. Stay in your corner.
Let me ask my good friend a question. Your brother has gone to see our maker. Did he take anything with him?
No.
That's a lesson for us all.
Yeah.
This one is directed to who?
That's a lesson for us all.
Oh, okay.
All
Okay,
of us.
I get it.
If you pray for rain, remember you have to deal with the mud.
Yeah.
You pray for rain, remember you have to deal with the mud. I leave it at
Food for
This
thoughts for all of us
proverb,
this
I don't
morning.
understand it.
that. Okay, well,
Food for thoughts for us all this morning. And please send your messages to us. Our WhatsApp line is active. Let us know what you think. Do you think that the president will take pragmatic steps in dealing with this issue of the SSNIT hotel sale? Now, we've seen many times the president has been sent some petitions, started from the LGBT bill. We've gone through the Ken Oforiatta situation and all of that. And people have actually spoken about the way the president responds to some of these issues. Now, there's another petition that has been sent to him with regards to the SSNIT hotel sale, and people are asking questions. We want to find out, beyond the petition, the demonstration, will the president take pragmatic steps in ensuring that this situation is handled? Now, let me start from you, Lawyer Jantua. And it's because I want us to look at the legal aspect of this whole situation.
we have a lawyer here.
Oh, he's also a lawyer. He also has to respond to that. You say, we have a lawyer.
They are senior lawyers.
They are senior lawyers. I think that's a profession that truly respects seniors.
Oh, yes.
Truly respects
Very well,
seniors.
very much so. Anyway, we've had demonstrations. We've seen people petition, on several occasions. Decisions always rest on the president for him to take action. In this case, what we're saying, you think that we're going to make some, progress by way of the law?
Good morning to our fellow viewers and to all those watching us around the world. Do you think the president will take action?
I strongly believe so.
He's already taken action. Hasn't
How?
he? He told the TUC to go and meet the board of SSNIT, didn't he? Isn't that an action? So what other action do you expect him to take?
The halting of this wholesale.
If he wanted
Because of what
if he wanted to halt it from the word go, he would have said, halt it. Let's look into it. He hasn't. Sometimes he does things last minute when it's gotten to a stage where people are now fed up. Then he'll take action. But I don't think he will. But I asked the question, does my good friend, President William Akufo-Addo, does he really, really think of the needs of the people? I understand he's a kind of person, so far as I have known him all these years, he seems to like to help. But is that help peripheral or is it deep? Because really, there are challenges in this country that are facing the people. Very simple challenges that need to be taken care of. I said simple, that's the operative word. Street lights. Isn't it something the people have been crying for?
Yeah.
Flooding. Isn't it something the people have been crying for? The big elephant in the room, Galamsey. Haven't people been talking about it? Isn't it threatening the livelihoods of people? So, vis-a-vis SSNIT, is SSNIT important in the midst of issues that we have? Is SSNIT important? No, you should leave it. We should leave it. He should leave it for the personal interest of others to take hold and not do anything about it. Because SSNIT is not a government institution, is it? They don't get funding from government, do they? They get funding from shareholders who are the general public. No be so? So whatever money they invest, the general public's money in, they have a say. And the people are telling you, do something about it. We don't like this sale. Do something about it. Nada. Quiet. So, you asked me a particular question I looked at the, what do you call it, yesterday. So I tried to look into the various areas that the shareholders would have a chance to stop it. I came up with a few. And I was asking Alex, one of them I came up with, I'm not sure it's practiced yet, but I think it can go to the courts, especially where the Constitution is concerned. So the shareholders can take an injunction. They can seek a court order to stop the sale. Number two, there could be a declaration. Ask the court to declare the sale illegal. The one that I wasn't too sure about, which I conferred with my counsel, was judicial review. Whether they could take judicial review, challenge the minister's decision. If it is deemed to be seen as unreasonable and unlawful. Can also look at, they have a contract with the people, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they can take it on as a breach of contract. They can claim a breach of contract of the sale if they want to. They have a constitutional right, don't they? So they can assert a violation of constitutional rights, such as protection from arbitrary deprivation of property. They can do that.
All these are available.
Available. They can seek damages. They can claim compensation for any losses incurred to them due to the minister's actions. The shareholders' resolution, they can pass a resolution opposing the sale of the properties. Then the court can appoint a receiver, request a receiver to manage the property pending resolution. It's with Shraj, isn't it? So they can do that. These are the 8 areas I came up with. It depends on which area, and I'm sure there are others they can also use.
Explore.
Yes, explore. So it depends on what they want to do next. Demonstrations are the rights, the fundamental human rights of the people. Does it have an impact? Yes, you bring people's attention to a situation that you feel is illegal. But does it really have an impact? And this is where the president should step in, so far as I can see. Listen to the people. They said the voice of the people is the voice of God. So he should step in and probably take the wind out of the sail and probably put some small committee together to investigate the actual process that was used in terms of allotting this particular property. If he will, it will be good. But he's president of the country, isn't he? He's there to do what? He's there to serve the people of Ghana. And if the people of Ghana feel that a particular issue is not being handled well, people of Ghana feel the issue is illegal, people of Ghana feel there is a conflict of interest in there, then he should act. Or he should say something. The only thing I know he said, not unless my fellow panelists have heard anything ultra-various to it, is go and meet TUC, go and meet the SSNIT board and discuss it with them. Because SSNIT can choose other ways if they want to sell. First of all, you have 2 hotels in there that works, right?
Yeah.
Works very well. Why are they working that well? Isn't it that they have good management?
They've had some profits,
yes,
made and all.
Yeah, profits made and all that. Can't you then indicate to them that, look, you've done well here, could you help us with this? You can float shares. The shareholders, you can say, look, this is where we are. We want to make some more money to be able to handle these hotels well. But let me ask, maybe both my panel members will tell me, has SSNIT actually told us what has caused the challenges with the hotels that aren't performing?
That has not been the conversation. Is not.
Don't you think that
the losses?
Don't you think SSNIT should do that for the people to see where they are going?
If it's managerial,
exactly,
or it's just that we don't have a lot of capital to get into the business.
It's called transparency. It's called transparency. Let me ask, when did this particular challenge start? This particular sale, wasn't it 2018?
2018, yeah.
Why has it traveled to 2024? How many years?
6.
6. Why? One sale. 6. Why is it that the former MD who was there, the moment he was removed and someone new was brought in, the thing is accelerating? Why? Another question I ask, where do the Blade brothers come in at this particular time? Were they part and parcel of it in 2018? Were they? So how come all of a sudden we see Honorable Blade's sons in there? Where does that come from? So there are quite a number of questions that need to be asked.
Okay.
And I feel the president should step in because it's not looking good for him. George will not agree with me because George agrees that there should be a sale. Yes, it could happen that SSNIT need the money, but there are other ways of doing this. Not the way they are going through. Not the way they are going through.
Very well.
Brian Champong,
yeah.
Is he there to serve? Is he not a government minister?
Yeah.
Is there no conflict of interest there? Yes, he's a Ghanaian. But are you saying there are not multitude of Ghanaians who can also do this?
But he's constantly denying any personal involvement in the direct dealings of the business.
It's not a question of direct dealings. Who benefits?
Optics.
Who benefits? There's beneficial ownership in there. Who benefits? Remember,
as one of the directors,
remember we have a beneficial ownership law in this country. Who benefits? Are you trying to tell me that Brian Champong never calls his people in Rock City Hotel? How much money have we made today? What's the kind of profits we are doing with this? The fact that he has no hand in the daily, what do you call it? He has personal interest. He has personal interest. And that, with his position as a minister, I see as a conflict of interest.
Very well. Thank you, lawyer. I'll come back to you again. But let me go to Honorable. And so yesterday, there was a video of him denying any losses made by Rock City Hotel, and he's dared even Ablakwa to come out with any of the documents, he says. So according to GR, according to him, GR has never even brought out the 2023 budgets, indications in terms of revenue that they've made and all that, and losses and all that. So he's patiently waiting for them to actually bring that. He's also made reference to Shraj, who is also investigating the whole issue and all that. If we have the video, maybe we'll take a look at it. Let's take a look at it.
Yes. Where meets me who could to ne Sami Jemfi. Yes. I was studio how many could to share but a career Kemna Rock City is making losses were intercepted documents from GI or intercepted document Bia. The Okikani ni and tro. The Bia ni wa could to come was asking me more no cray. In Tron try it. In the first place, Rock City, or Mama Maso, as one ten, my check or GRE. Say, I'm filing on 2023 taxes. I was almost filing by June ending. Into me, I'm filing it. Into could you to intercepted document there with GRE? Rock City focus on 209 GRE, no matter filing taxes. I'm filing the end of the month. Into your document anyway. On your document in GRE, BBS anyway, a contumpo, but they will come and draw. There's nothing. Me see, 2022 Rock City did not make losses. But he was categorical.
With 2023.
So, what intercepted documents.
Yes.
Emma serial number,
yes.
Emma file number, Emma
the person who signed off.
Me say GRA, Rock City has not even filed their 2023 taxes. It's due June ending. Into Nyawe. And I'm daring you. I'm daring him. So see what documents say Rock City 2023. I finally was GRA and made losses. On Famra, me will feel be war Trasaku, me told 2014. Me the bet channel. Me see on Famra Ghana for Nani ma dance for. So to me, the Rock City 2023 accounts, Basse Rock City is making losses in our Shabatakari, making losses on Famra. Mrs. Happy, me the bet channel. On pair, NGO be a charity be or Pibiano, me Ghanese are dying at the amount. On his orders, Ghana phone nani Nancy for. In fact, Nanaya, or the conference in Lofton, Rock City or hotel back war. Akosombo Intercontinental Hotel, a Rock City there. Or call the crew to me prove Sa hotel, remember Rock City for assign their man. He should prove it. You see, on Hineni, na me a minister, me MP, me did domini, me Kasabibri, and Yamano can Nina Yantro. Ha na me competition charge and I me the way for her. My emergency say be say nkwala dia grow wan nwemu a me fa me ho nkwa den enkoka ho nti na maka manu atum enye say me ni baby ka the Rock City Hotel and there so can hotels the one cry Kempinski 269 rooms Moving Peak 260 rooms Labadi 160 rooms move Holiday Inn 160 rooms your friend is saying Fiesta Royale. Okay, Casa hotels I can see one crying na bomwa. And then improve the Rock City. In terms of number of rooms, Rock City has about 1,000 rooms now. Can hotels say what my body now can the number of rooms or more? They are not even close to Rock City.
So you are not paying taxes.
But I'm saying that Rock City, I'll come to that. Rock City is building over 3,000 rooms today there. What are you talking about? We are not paying taxes. This is a company that is paying VAT and paying taxes almost about 100,000, equivalent to $100,000 almost every month. What are you talking about? They don't pay taxes. Check from GRA, check from SSNIT. Put all the Rock City hotels in Ghana, Akosombo, in Kumasi, in Accra, in Takoradi, and check whether they are not paying taxes. You see, the lies, I don't have any problem him doing his politics. Oh yeah, the politics in him and family. I'm not going to go near the kinds of lies that he tells. But to be categorical on TV as an ordinary man and put it in a way, sometimes it's quite annoying. And
Labadi is making about 158 million. And gains.
I'm not going to.
And that you're not making anything.
But I'm saying that Rock City is expanding to be the biggest hotel in Africa. In all the 16 regions, 54 markets in Ghana, and hopefully take the brand international. He cannot bring it down. And that is all the matter is all about. What Rock City is seeking to do, he cannot stop it.
You think he's trying to do that?
But I mean, that's his problem. It's a problem of hate and separate Brian Champon from the company Rock City. Miwa Rock City Bekoso. So I say, we bet the Rock City Akokot and then Brian Champon Kokot. So separate. But even if for political convenience you want to bring it together, speak the truth. Speak the truth. I'm daring him and you know can say Rock City Boka. Me cheni dan wo Trasaku. Intercontinental Hotel and
all right, so that's Honorable Brian Champong over there speaking on the issue of the hotel sales. Thanks to Nani Abrefo for that. Anyway, Honorable is just I don't know which word to use, but how do you feel watching this vis-a-vis what we are going through right now?
Good morning once again. My first concern was this attack on the Batakari that Godwill was. You are in Batakari. I'm in Batakari. So anything
you got me there.
You have to brief it to Batakari. What has the Batakari got to do with the issue? We create problems for ourselves. I mean, that was when I heard that. But what does this matter? But Akari Okudzeto was very so. That's the problem that we had. It shows a mindset, which is wrong. You see, what was he trying to say? What has the Batakari got to do with your rendition? And he's upset. Fine. You see, the whole issue is that he's walking a very thin line. You speak to somebody, say, oh, but he's a government official. No, he's not a government official. He has question. Look, all the president needs to do is to give him an ultimatum. My friend, you are creating problems. Either resign as a minister or remove yourself from the bid. It's simple. I don't think it's complicated. Leave the job. It won't solve all the problems. And then go and do a transparency. But then you are no longer a government official sitting in parliament, having all this, a cabinet minister, and it looks like the optics are that you have a certain favor because of your position to be able to do such a deal. And he has been a government official from day one because people say, oh, he wasn't a minister of state. He was working with national security.
Security, yeah.
So he's been a government official all this while. And that is not to say people cannot do their business. I notice that one gentleman has asked Chirac to look into Okudzeto's business.
Yeah, that also came up.
So if that is the case, the person who's brought it up means that he knows that something is not right. Assuming you are going down that trajectory, then you must first admit that what Brian is doing is also not right. Which one is it? I'm not saying that what they are saying is right or wrong, but he has felt that there's enough for him to take the matter to Chirac, which he sees as a conflict. So he must also then see Brian's as a conflict. So that matter that has brought up just goes to reinforce the fact that the optics are not good. And Okudzeto is not a government official. He's in opposition. He's not a government official. You are a government official and have been so for the last 7 years, approximately. So when you act, whatever you do, people immediately in this part of the world assume that, politician, you have taken government money. So if you want to do a deal on government property, and this is where the issue is, take yourself out of the equation, resign, and do your business.
If you want, it's not government property, it's the people's property.
Well,
managed by government.
Yes, the people's property. Yeah. But it's managed by government. You are part of
government property is on it. So,
yeah. So please, all this rendition, why? Should I say that they were interviewing him, he was wearing dark glasses? Why was he wearing dark glasses? I
was wondering myself.
He's always been in glasses.
On somebody's back. Well, there are people who have eye problems, and they wear dark glasses for that reason. So don't be talking about, that's what the first thing that struck me. Why? What has this Batakari got to do with your statement? So for me, I have a problem. Then you go into this, I'm a very rich man. So if you are proved to be right, I'll buy you a house in Trasacco.
Is that not pushing him to bring the truth out, friend, if indeed that's what it is?
When you are a government official, a minister of state, and you speak like this, it doesn't help all of us who are politicians. Excuse me, this is the climate we are in Africa. You don't speak like that. Why? The money has gone to your head. You don't understand what is happening in our system. We are suffering. Ghanaians are under pressure. We don't have money to even buy tomatoes. 3 at 20 Ghana cedis. And you are saying that I'm daring you. As if you prove it or don't, I'll give you a house. It's not good. Anybody can say what, but even if you can do it, you don't say it. It's not good optics for us as politicians. Don't speak like that. Yes, you are a wealthy man. You have done well in life. We clap for you. I don't have problem with that. But to be in, and that's why I find that his position as a minister is suspect. Because he's not speaking well. Somebody who is planning to be, hoping to be a vice presidential candidate tells all of us that we won't give you a load shedding. If you want, go and do it yourself. This kind of talk that is coming from our leaders, it's a problem. I don't know whether I'm the only one, or we who are the ordinary non-government officials or non-MPP see it.
Someone will argue that if you're in power, some of these things easily come to you. They will argue NDC has been in that situation before.
And they pay a price for it.
We've had all chances from
Every
the NDC.
government pays a price for the arrogance. It adds. Some of it true, some of it lies. Most in our cases were not true about our John Mahama. What is it? People are now apologizing to him. He had house here, he had building here. All of them are now saying, sorry, listen. But we all heard your energy minister tell us that we should go and do our own load shedding. We are praying. Let's see what the future brings. Then you have another minister telling us that what you have said, I don't agree with. I'll buy you a house in Trasaco if you can prove it. Hello? Just stand on your right. This is what you are saying is not true. And I'm asking you to bring the proof of it. Stops there. What is this, I'll buy your house in Trasaco? When the whole issue is about the wealth being created for a few and not for many. And that is why we are all in this mess. But you who have been a government minister for 7 years are talking on television about the biggest hotel in the whole of Africa that you control, and therefore they never. Hello? You are the only one who knows business. The rest of us there, we don't know. We should be buying tomatoes at 3 for 20 cities. Please. So I'm clear. There are legal issues which my colleague has gone into. Yes, they are all available. But why are we going through all this? On the face of it, the optics are not good. Why? There are other ways of looking at it, as you said. Why go through this legal? Take the golden chickens or birds from the sale. Those two that are profitable, why are they? Are they the sweetness to make somebody do the deal? And if the person does the deal with those sweetness, what is the guarantee that he's going to make sure that the others that are down are going to come up? So for me, SSNIT should remove Labari Beach Hotel immediately from the deal. Should never have been there. You have, look, we have all been involved in the sale of government properties. At some, they are struggling on the paper. You can see that this is struggling, and then you put it up. Where is Labadi Beach Hotel struggling? Why is it part of the deal? And there's a second one, which is also got
Royal
this thing, and profitable. Why is it on the deal?
Ridge Royal.
Ridge Royal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why is it on the deal? So what is the basis for selling it? I don't get that aspect.
Well,
Put what is wrong down, let people bid for it, and look at. But even then, if you have government, SSNIT has shares of 60% in this issue, and they have 2 hotels which are running well. What is the reason for not looking at the management of those 2 hotels and saying, look, we want to extend your
Go and help
remit.
the others to do, yeah.
Instead of selling them, we want to see, of these, which ones can you bring back to life? What stopped them from doing that? So I have a whole problem.
So, Honorable, let me find out. Don't you think that if, because it's not a total sale, by the way, it's yes, so 60% shares.
Yes.
Now, whoever that is bringing in the 60% shares or is having that shares will be able to bring management that will help all of these ones get.
But you already have the management that has helped too, the largest too.
Yeah,
So,
but in the bigger picture, most of them are not all doing well.
So deal with the ones that are not doing well. Why are you getting rid of the goose that is laid?
Is the shares not bringing in a capital injection that good?
But even the way, the format,
if
and
the managers are doing
the
well,
finance
there's no
has
money
to
they
be
can
looked
use
at
that
very
money.
carefully. Because how much are you injecting? The way I'm understanding it, that's the profits are made every year. They then plow back into the district in terms of how they are going to do the repayment. It's not like they are taking the whole lump sum and coming to put in. It's a revolving. I stand to be corrected. But people who know are all concerned. You can't just overlook it. And take out the inverted commerce politics. What is being said by the labor unions, forget Okujetu. You say Okujetu is political. This is not just about Okujetu. Unions have said this is not a sale that should go ahead. I stand to be corrected.
Which is mind-boggling.
What? There's nothing mind-boggling about it. It doesn't. It smells. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look good.
Okay, it doesn't look good. Let me go to George.
Before George comes in, the president isn't acting. Is it that? And I'm using this legal.
You say he has acted.
Wait. He's only acted. No. The kind of action that we want. And I'm just using this term because it's not in law. Does the president have vicarious interest in the deal? Because you see what can happen. 60% is given to Rock City. Going down the line, they can buy out the rest of the shareholders. What happens then? Because remember, that 60% means Rock City has
a major
management
control.
Yeah. And if they now come and say, we want to buy you out, who would say Jack? So I ask the question, does the president himself have vicarious interest in the sale of this? As, what do you call it? Alex is saying, take the profitable ones out and let's see whether there'll be interest.
Okay.
And if there's interest there, then we can all follow how they can bring that back up.
And Rock City must change its management structure. It's one thing to say that I have no interest, as is being said. When you are the sole shareholder of an entity, you and the entity have become twins.
Wasn't it?
But there's a legal distinction between the individual and
the Apple director?
I'll come back to you again.
Rock City will continue to exist.
The person who
the life of
founded
that's why I say change the
wasn't
management
he
structure.
taken out of?
Change the management structure.
George, let me take you. I'll come back to you again.
Good morning to our viewers and good morning to my colleagues again. Some of my friends in Asamankasi are sending messages and Sami Boache, good morning. You're watching. Yeah, I will start by saying what the SSNIT said something. There's no better institution to take care of your future than SSNIT. Very important. I am a contributor to SSNIT. And I stand to benefit if SSNIT makes proper investments. I will be assured of my pension if SSNIT's investments are bringing proper returns on investments. And so whatever happens to SSNIT is of paramount interest to me as a SSNIT contributor and as a citizen of this country. True or false? True. Over a period of time, SSNIT has been, some of their investment, the real estate side, how has it been going? They virtually sold them off. You know the SSNIT flats and all that. You get it. They sold them to individuals. Now, the hotel investments, over a period, they've been making losses. In 2017, the management of SSNIT went to the board and said they needed money to reinvest in. And I said, the record shows you come for money all the time. And these hotels are being lethargic. They are not bringing proper dividends thereout. And so what we will say is, go back, sit down, and get a strategic private investor to inject money into the operations of the hotels. The board. On the board, we have 3 members from the labor unions sitting on the SSNIT board. Okay? So sometimes when I hear the TUC saying what they're saying, I say,
well, there are people who think that those sitting on there did not represent them well.
Oh,
So from 2017 up to 2024, from 2017, those people were not reporting back to them.
Well, if they were, they think that they've not represented them very well.
As a university council,
right
I represent as president, so I need to bring report back to my people. You represent them, okay? And so they were not reporting and updating the leadership of the TUC. From 2017, that was when the directive was given. And then processes began for transaction advisors. 15 individuals or companies put in the bid and one won as transaction advisor. From 2018, the process began for getting a strategic investor. You must have the fund and then you must have the management skills to be able to transform these hotels into profitable entities. Okay? So these are the facts I'm laying. I'm not making any speculation. These are facts. Okay? When that happened, then, companies put in their bid. 9 companies. And then 6 were shortlisted. If you permit me, I will give you the names of the 6 that were shortlisted. Rock City Hotel Limited, Yaado Development, Spartans Eves, Temple Investments, West Ridge Developers Ghana Limited, and Luxor Hotels Limited. These were the 6 that were shortlisted. And the objective of SSNIT was to rake in a fresh capital of $59.1 thereabout million.
Yeah.
Okay? Now they put the things into lots, the hotels into lots. 3 lots. Lot 1, La Palm and Labadi Beach. Lot 2, Ridge Royal and Elmina Beach Resorts. Lot 3, Buzua and Trust Hotel in Takrady. Okay? This one is not too known, the Trust Hotel. So these are the 3 lots. And do you know what? The 9 companies and co bidded only for lot 1. La Palm and Labadi Beach. No other companies bidded for lot 2 and lot 3. But they made a rule. The rule was that you must take not about 4. If you win 4 hotels, you can take more than 4. Okay? And so you take lot 1, lot 2, or lot 1, lot 3, or lot 2, lot 3. You cannot take all of them as vested. So Brian Achampong put in the bid with all the others. And in fact, his bid was about $10 million more than the next after him. These are facts. And so when they went through the process, they said, okay, you've bidded for lot 1. Nobody is bidding for lot 2 and lot 3. But we think if you win, we will add lot 2 or lot 3 to you. That's how it is. Okay? Because no company, the Kempiskis and co.
Is that what it was?
Yes, these are the processes.
Is that what it was?
Yes, that's the.
Are you sure?
That's the. Look, I'm speaking.
So if you win lot 1, you added.
Yes, add lot 2 or lot 3.
Yes,
3. Yes, but you can't take all the lots. That's what it is. Because they want that strategic investment. And in fact, I think on the amount that was put in the lot 2 or lot 3 was so small. You get it?
You think,
yes.
But you don't know.
No, I know. I'm talking.
But you said you think.
No, that's why I'm saying 2 or 3. You get it? I want to be specific on, that's the issue. And these are the facts I'm relaying to viewers and all of us. Okay? And so when the Rock City won that bid, then lot 2 was added. So you must take Buzua, Elmina Beach Resort and then Ridge Royal. These are the issues, okay? And so this 61, he bidded more than the target they had, which is 59.1. He got about 62.1, okay, into the state. So that is the issues. He's ready to come in. Rock City is ready to take over. In fact, it's from his video that I got to know, Rock City had other hotels other than the Kwawu one. Yes.
And
yes, across the state. So then I said, oh, okay, because I know that he has currently about 1,000 room capacity. And he's targeting 3,000 room capacity hotel. We are talking 200, 160 and co room this thing. And you make the argument. I was somewhere and they said, okay, somebody made 54%, another is making 98% and all that. 98% of what? 54% of 1,000 room vis-a-vis 98% of a 160 room. Okay? these are things we need to look at. Let me
George,
move on. I'm getting into the this thing.
Yeah, but I understand. It seems to be all the things that you say. It seems to be a good deal. So why all these protests if it's a good deal?
No.
Why is everybody?
He said it in the video. Huh?
That was.
Some people, some are saying he's politically exposed and all that.
It's not what it is.
No, there's a case precedent. There's a case. Judge ruled on Franklin Templeton versus who? They took it to Stratch. What was Stratch ruling? Databank Tenofriata won the case. Okay, you were able to divorce the individual. And again, when in 2022, when the bidding everything came to his zenith and others, he was not a minister. You know, he got people. There was a speculation that he got pissed with the president. You remember?
Yeah, I remember
yes.
that.
It was that because when we won re-election, he was not part.
He doesn't need to be a minister so far as he's in government.
He's a government, senior government.
No, senior government.
To be a minister.
He's not a minister. He's senior government.
National
No, he
security.
wasn't. Re-election, he wasn't.
Oh.
It wasn't in national security.
No. 2021, he was nobody. He was just a member of parliament. Facts. And people say he got pissed.
In 2018, what was he?
No, in 2018,
That was when the process started.
Yeah.
So his company has, there was, I have not said, there was advertisement in the economy paper. And then that's international advert. Then Daily Graphic of 3rd February 2022. There was advert in Daily Graphic. And then Ghanaian Times of 7th February 2022. There was advert placed in there. Okay? And so if people didn't show interest, and in businesses showed interest, and, he's gone ahead. So far, my brother, Honorable Okujetu Ablakwa, one of the people I like so much, hasn't given me any basis that there's something untoward done, but for saying politically exposed. And I'm giving you a basis that for politically exposed matter, there's a ruling from Sharks, and these are two distinguished lawyers. They know the effects of case precedents, okay, on rulings and others. So that one, Brown has said, let's go to Sharks. Let Sharks come in. They will invite everybody. A SSNIT will be there, okay? And so KMG, let's put the he said it's like envy or something. I don't want to buy into that. Okay, he's a businessman. And I know elsewhere, in the US, in the UK, they know that political government puts sterling business people into government. True or false? People who are doing well in their business environment are pushed to join governments.
What did the president say?
No.
What did the president say? The president said to
in
my government, if you want to do business, go to the private sector.
No.
I won't encourage it.
Yes, that's different.
Isn't what he said?
No, that's different.
Did he say that? What is different about that?
People who have excelled in the private sector, you will need them in government.
But if you want to do business, go to the private sector.
The Tonyo TJC and co have been made board chairman and go to support, give proper direction to
board chairman. Not the same as the
cabinet minister.
Oh, please allow me. Please.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
I'm dealing with the facts as they pertain.
You give back.
But your facts are not what you call it.
Let me read some messages in there.
You see, so please, viewers, I want a profitable. Do you know that LAPAM, up to now, they don't pay the state contributions of their staff? They are in arrears.
Have you gone in there?
And again, do you know? Let me give you
some profit.
No, it's Labadi. Okay, in 2 years, the last 14 years, they've made profit in 2 years. Okay,
why?
so that is why the strategic investor is needed. Listen to this. LAPAM Royal Beach made losses in 11 years out of his 14 years in recent listing. Let's go to that. The hotel has since not paid dividends to shareholders for the entire period. Almina Beach Resort, I've had the privilege of being in about 4 or 5 of these hotels, okay? Almina Beach Hotel Resort recorded losses in 9 out of its 14 years in recent times. Then Labadi Beach Hotel made losses for 2 of the 14.
Okay, George, hold on.
No. So these are the issues. Labadi seemed to be the one that is making. But on the average, out of the 6, it goes into negative.
Okay, George.
It cannot cover it. So we need strategic investor. I want my pension to be assured and guaranteed. And so there should be proper returns on investment. And if the investor is somebody who can inject the needed capital for the hotel sector of the investment to turn over and turn around, I'm all for it. Ghanaians, it's for the good of pensioners. It's not for it. And you know, SSNIT pays you 60% if you contribute 25 years and above. 60% of your best 3 years. That's what you take home as your pension.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you get money?
George, I'll come back. I'll come back to you again. Let me finish some messages and I'll come back to you again. Laji Hamza Payfam says, "Good morning, my brother. I will this morning call on Honorable Ablakwa not to give up. Honorable Ablakwa is performing his oversight responsibility as a member of Parliament. I will therefore this morning call on communicators and functionaries of MPP party to stop this useless attacks and name calling and wake to do the needful by staying off their hands from our hotels. Honorable Ablakwa should rather be praised than to be attacking this person. It is through the hard work that we got to know the rot at the National Cathedral, whereby $58 million of the poor taxpayers' money is used to dig the largest hole in Africa. In Ghana, when you try to fight corruption under this government, they will make sure that they will fight you back. All that is happening is nothing else but a state capture. According to President Nana Akufo-Addo, those who want to make money should go to the private sector today. What is happening? These people cannot simply be trusted. It is the fact that the future of this country under this wicked, super incompetent government is pregnant and hopeless." Okay, let me go to another message over here. This one says, Honorable Kismes, good morning, KMJ. It's crucial that President Nana acknowledges the concerns of Ghanaians and reconsiders the sale of SSNIT hotels. The people's voices matter. It is essential to prioritize their interests over any personal or political gains. Let's continue to mobilize and apply pressure through peaceful protests, petitions, and engaging with our representatives. Together, we can make a difference and ensure our national assets are protected for future generations. Regards to CEO A&A drinking water. Now, let me go to good morning to you. It's crucial for Ghana to continue implementing measures to protect its governance system and address remaining challenges. This includes strengthening institutions, improving transparency, and promoting civic engagement. Additionally, Ghana must work to address issues such as inequality, poverty, and environmental degradation that can undermine the effectiveness of its governance system. Aaron Babako sent in that one. Another one over here says, KMJ, what at all is the problem with Akufo-Addo and the NPP on the issue of sale of our hotels? If even per their sole claim the due process was followed, we are saying that we are the owners of the property. We are not selling them. Yes, the so-called labor representation also approved of the sale. We say we put them there to work for us, and if anytime we feel they are not working things in our favor, we say we no go sell them. The estate capture must stop now. Honorable Siba Alasan sent in that one as well. Let me go to France. Arthur Adamasaman says, Ghanaians never trust MPP Bawumia. You do so on your own risk. Bawumia said, we are a proud nation. We will never go to IMF. MPP leadership as Ankoa. Where are we today? IMF, there will be no haircut deal. Sadly, they plan haircut. Ghanaians never trust MPP Bawumia. Kick them out this election and vote for John Mahama, said Mafinyo incoming. Sent in that one. Good morning, KMJ. Tell my brother, the NPP man, that Ghana is now in a junk status and BOG for the first time in history had made huge losses. So I want Akufo-Addo to sell them to me. I'm Eric from Hawaii. Do you have the money? Do you have the money to do? This one says, congratulations to all those who have been chosen to be part of the NDC campaign team. We know your competence will lead us to victory coming 2024 elections. And good morning to incoming MP for Sikado Ketan constituency, Professor Grace Ayensu Dankwa. Okay, let me go to another one over here. Alasan Sese from Zeno Central says, what is the NIB interest in MPP internal affairs as a state agency in conducting a survey for a ruling party in the government? Truth must be told, Nana Akufo-Addo as president is politicizing everything under his watch. If Brian Achampon is so that good in managing hotels, Nana Akufo-Addo should just appoint him to manage our hotels for us since he's a government official. Why are they behaving like the world is coming to an end tomorrow? Okay, it's something they always do anyway, so yeah. Let me go to this one. It says, good morning, Kemja. Blakwa, who just completed University of Ghana in 2000. He has not even done national service when Prof. Mills appointed him as spokesperson. And then as minister, no work done, but has been able to build $14.5 million house at East Legon, where he did, where he did get the money from. However, Dr. Brian Champon was a businessman before entering into politics. Blakwa and NDC gurus are just being jealous from Kwakuba Junior Santibekwa. This debate. Good morning, KMJ. Do you remember what J.J. Rowling said about NPP? He said they practice property owning democracy, and it's a fact. Anytime NPP is in power, it's property fight, holding money, selling Achimota Forest Hotel for posterity will surely judge them. And that's from John in Achem Tafo. Let me go to this one over here. It says, good morning, KMJ. The Minister of Agriculture, Mr. Brian Champon, must suspend the purchase of the hotel. Now I know where the President and Brian Champon said they will not hand over power to the NDC, even if they win. January 7 will be interesting. They can't continue the state looting. Solomon Zenu, Martin Luther sent in that one. Another one over here says that I think these NPP guys are bent on selling everything in this country, including the panties of... come on. We are in trouble indeed. Let's kick NPP out before bankrupt this country. Kwata from Abladi, Afia, Kumazongo, Takradi sent in that one. Let me go up. This one, he says, good morning, KMJ. Please, why do you always bring two NDC panel as against one MPP? No. Anyway, KMJ, kindly ask Mr. Jantua and the NDC man. It's the first time SSNIT property has been sold. As a matter of fact, many NDC gurus have bought a lot of SSNIT properties. We did there. We should hear Mr. Jantua and co making noise of it. They should give us a break from Pokubako. Mr. Jantua is not the NDC man. Good morning, KMJ. Please, what is the role of the tourism ministry in relation to hotel services in Ghana and that, for that matter, government-owned hotels? We need more of the most at regional, district, and constituency level. Thanks to Honorable Blakwa for being a true Ghanaian. Ask George how many times NADMO or government institutions hold meetings or use those hotels. Simon sent in that one. Well, it's likely going to go to Central Region because according to Blakwa, the Central Regional chiefs have called on him. So, yeah. Good morning to you, my brother. In fact, I'm so impressed about the facts Mr. George A.C. is giving. The lawyer Nanaya, the president never said if you want to do business, you should go stay away from his government, but rather if you want to make money, go to the private sector. Sir Joe Baba Boga sent in that one. What's the difference? Hello, good morning. I'm Seth from Kando. I like your show. Thank you, Seth. From Koku Francis, it says NDC as a party led by ex-president Mahama are found of propagating and peddling falsehood and atrocities. Ghanaians shouldn't succumb to their lies and atrocious submissions on radio, TV because they are naysayers yesterday, today, and forever. My regards to the hardworking minister, Honorable Brian Champon. Those are some of the messages you've sent. Let's say a big thank you to Franco Trading Enterprise this morning for making us have conversations here on the show. You can go and grab one phone for yourself, Samsung, Nokia. If you need iPhone as well, you can get it. We have fridges that we're selling as well, refrigerators that you would love to put in your homes, and so do well and grab one for yourself. And CCTV cameras, we've got television screens, 32 to 55 inches. You can watch the Euros 2024 on them, very, very big ones that you can put in your living room as well. So do call us 0555-939-311 and speak to us. Do not pick any number on social media to speak to us. And you can also go on our website, www.francotrading.com, and you can speak to us over there as well. Now, Google Play Store, you can download our app. It's the Franco Trading app, and you're good to go. All right, so that's what you can do by way of connecting to the Franco Trading Enterprise. George, we're not going back to that conversation. We're almost done. You already did a wrap up.
Yeah, no, it's nothing.
There's the celebrity. Hold on. There's the celebrity ban thing that I wanted to comment briefly on that as well. So the celebrities will be banned from advertising for alcoholic brands, and this has been a while, that they actually banned them, and so they took the case to court again for an appeal. Unfortunately, the court has upheld that situation, and so it means that upheld the situation, and so it means that they are not going to do any of that for any brands out there. They were hoping that it would be overturned by the court, but the court says that no, they still will not be able to do that. Let me start off from here, and then we'll come. Don't add anything to when it gets to
How do you define a celebrity? Are you a celebrity?
I'm not.
He is.
No, I'm not. I'm
Are
not.
any of us sitting here celebrity?
I don't,
How do you define,
you're a public servant.
How do you define a celebrity?
Exactly.
Who's a celebrity?
Well,
The entertainment world, the
it could be entertainer, it could be anybody, but if you've got
An entertainer is a celebrity.
most of entertainers, depending on where you've got
I
into
said
in terms of
define it
your
for me.
public
They are role
relevance.
models.
Is a celebrity somebody who has plenty money?
No,
Is a celebrity who somebody who comes on
you
TV
must have
all the
a
time?
lot of impact.
How do you
Then you're a celebrity.
define?
You are
I'm
here
not.
Everybody you are here.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm not.
All your
How do you
hosts, all
define?
your ladies, they are all celebrities.
No.
This
A
lady,
celebrity is one who
wait,
impacts
this lady,
Yeah,
this
there is
lady,
the impact.
This
The
lady,
level of impact that
this
you have.
lady,
He has
who
impact.
did, this lady who did the, was it Sing-a-thon?
Yeah, first and two.
Is she a celebrity? Is she a
Yes,
celebrity?
she's not.
She
Huh?
became. She
She's a
became.
celebrity.
After the program, she became.
Well, she said she's not.
Let's be able to
She said
define
she's
it.
Let's define it. You're very right.
What do you call it? The Supreme Court's angle, which I might look at, is the impact it has
Yes.
on
Yeah.
young children.
Thank you.
That is the angle.
Yes.
That is the angle.
Yes.
But that angle shouldn't be only on advertisements and adverts of beverages. There should be a concerted effort to train our children of the effects of some of these things. We legalized Ntampi, didn't we?
Yeah. Medicinal purposes.
Medicinal purposes. When it was legalized.
A long time I heard that term.
Yeah, that's where I come from. When you go to a boys' school, things like that are there. When they now legalized Indian hemp for medicinal purposes, what was said? What did we hear? It's legal to smoke tampi. That perception was there. Look, we need to find a way to let people know the effects of some of these things. We've been shouting, LGBTQI, LGBTQI. Have you seen in all this rendition of people being against LGBTQI, has anybody been able to tell us the effects of the act of LGBTQI? Has anybody?
Yes.
But there are health effects
I'm sure there's not that.
of it. Has there been a continuous, maybe one or two people have said it.
Yes, some George.
But has there, is it only some George? Some George is not the only one. We know the effects of, homosexuality. We know the effects. Are we talking about it? Those negative things that bring harm. Effects of galamsey on our water bodies, freshwater bodies.
Forest reserves.
How many? Leave that the economic side. Health. Somebody sent me a picture the other day of sheep, goats giving birth with 2 heads. The goat has 2 heads in one body from drinking what? Galamsey water. We've seen it.
The goat is MPP.
We've seen children being disfigured and malformed when they are born. It's the effects. So yes, if you say, and that was I think that's the angle the Supreme Court took in terms of the impact on children and what do you call it, drinking. Drinking isn't wrong, so far as you do it in moderation.
Okay.
So far as it is something that is just something that you do. But there are people who won't. There are people who didn't you talk about somebody this morning? Oh, no, it was Alex, where this gentleman had a good voice, he could sing, but because he had a beverage situation, the opportunity that came to him, he couldn't take it up.
All right.
So it's not only the fact that celebrities shouldn't, we need to define celebrity, shouldn't advertise. It is the effect
that it
of
brings
those
to.
things that brings to us.
Okay. We're pressed for time, so lawyer will speak for all of us in terms of that conversation. But tomorrow we're going to open that conversation up. It's something that we're hoping that, you know, it will go in their favor, but unfortunately it never did. And something that you're losing a lot of money when it comes to that.
It's a commercial bid.
People are making money from it, you know, other places. Nigerians are actually doing it for Ghanaians and taking the money for themselves, you know, when it's supposed to be. There are Ghanaian brands who are making Nigerians advertise for them.
Is this celebrity thing, is it only Ghanaian celebrities or any other celebrity?
In terms of what they're doing here, it's just for Ghana.
Ghana.
Because Nigerians, we have Nigerian celebrities who are advertising for alcoholic brands here.
So now the beverage
so we are losing the
80% of crime in some jurisdictions are alcohol or drug related for crime. So alcohol plays a big part in criminal offenses.
Yeah.
I see.
So you shouldn't be letting anybody who has any influence
just be doing.
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're going to open that conversation up tomorrow, and hopefully, maybe when we get back next week, we'll have our takes
on this occasion. I agree with
it's not all the things. It's not all the things that children ask
John,
for.
you also agree with the Supreme Court. Okay.
Because they have huge influence.
The celebrities are these three.
You are a celebrity.
You're a celebrity.
These three over here. What do you see them? Ask them questions. They don't have you.
I heard your name being mentioned the other day on one of the shows on Joy FM with one of the people in America who had come.
Oh, yeah.
He had a good time with KMJ. I'm a celebrity.
Anyway, thank you so much for making time for me this morning here on the show. And thanks to Franco Trading Enterprise for Papa Pafie for bringing us a news flash here on Prime Morning. We still have some more coming up. It's here where the Golden Girl is standing by with the latest updates in the world of entertainment. Nathaniel Ato will be coming through with sports, and Rosalind Felly will be coming through with a conversation with Camilo. All of that coming in here on the show. Stay with us.